Alright. Hello there, people of Nexus, people of YouTube, my followers, whatever. How you doing? Got a little mod I've been working on. As you can see, we're leaning against the wall. Ignore the glowing chest, or not chest, barrels over there. I installed a mod and haven't fixed it yet. Anyway, today I have a little mod that I've been working on to show. It's for Smooth's Raysense mod, and basically when you walk up to a wall, you just stand there for a second or two, and then your character will transition to a wall leaning animation. I have been really hyped for something like this for so long, like, because we can test right now, because there's another wall marker around here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, so this is how the original wall leaning worked, and as you can see, it's like buggy. You get like stuck inside of your character because the camera gets funky. And you can only lean at the markers, and that always annoyed me. But with Raysense, you can just walk up to any wall, and you get a nice little animation there. Some other cool stuff I've added is you can equip your shield, and let's see, let's reset. If you walk away and walk back, it'll replay the transition animation. So yeah, it'll swap to your shield animation just like that. And then if I unequip it, it'll adjust. But this is kind of buggy with randomized animations, because it doesn't line up the variants properly. Because I'm planning on having 3 different animation types. The armor type distribution of animations will work a bit better, because it'll always play the correct shield idle whenever you swap. But it's not that big a deal, because if you're gonna sit there and just like enable and disable it, I mean, like, whatever. Anyway. Mod works out of box with my torch idols, which is a really interesting thing in my opinion, because I didn't have to do anything to get this working, like literally. It just worked when I tried it out, and I was so hyped. So that is what's going to be the non-armored animation. So this will be like your cloth like outfits, like your mages and stuff like that. Yeah. And then real quick, if I swap, I also have the heavy armor idol finished. So this will be what's played when you're wearing heavy armor when the mod's released. And that as well has a shield animation. And I could show in a second what it looks like without having a shield specific animation. But yeah, this works with the torch as well. Easy peasy. And then if I put the shield back on, we can see real quick. And then we'll have to make this. Yeah. That's what it looks like if you don't have the shield type animation. It's definitely funky. But then you have this, and it looks nice. Works for most shields. Obviously there's some that are gonna clip more than others, but works pretty good. So yeah, that's the mod so far, and I'm pretty hyped for it myself. Like, I'm betting other people will be hyped for it too, but like, I've always loved interactions in this game. There's another mod I'm going to be working on next. I might be able to show a little preview of it real quick. There is a bunch of random location mods I have installed, so ignore that. But in the future, do I have it enabled? I do not know if I have it enabled. it's just too high. Okay, let me just disable this. Easy peasy. I don't have any animations for this yet, but in the future, my plan is to have ledge sitting as well, where you just walk up to a ledge. Obviously, there's clipping on this animation. This is the old animation from my older mod. It works though. I mean, like, it's not bad. But I'll try to keep in mind how you position yourself when I make these animations in the future. But yeah, that works for just walking up to it too. So like, eventually I'll have like nice transitions and all kinds of stuff. And it'll be nice and pretty. Pretty cool. Another thing, you can just like lean up against trees now as well. Pretty swifty. There's gonna be some like hovering. I know this tree in particular is kind of weird because you can't get close enough to it. It's just Skyrim jank. Sadly, there's like a larger hitbox on this tree. But like most walls will be fine. It's like I could just walk up to this wall. And it lines up pretty much perfectly on walls. And there's like cliff sides and stuff. I think you can go against this tree log too. Yeah, this one works pretty well. Yeah, it's pretty fancy. I'm pretty excited. One last thing I can show is if you go first person, it cancels the animation. So when I first started making the mod, it didn't do that. And it looked really weird in first person because your body would be like flipped 180 degrees. But now it doesn't do that and it looks nice. So I hope you enjoy. I'm hoping for a release in like probably a week, maybe less. I might be making a set of like male adjusted idols as well, so that it doesn't look as feminine male characters, which would be good. But until then, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoy. Bye. Time to test again. Hello, my rubber baby buggy bumpers. One more time. Alright, so I'd like to tell you about my new mod today. I just made some wall eating animations. Can you believe it? Look at this. What? Okay, anyway.